Today I'll take you through a 4-year ride-hailing driver's life simulation. You invested 280,000 yuan, drove 420,000 kilometers over 4 years, averaged 7,800 monthly take-home, barely more than food delivery riders. Platform cumulative cut reached 28% across Didi, Gouda/T3. Vehicle were hit 31%. Only 41% was your actual time money. If you're thinking of driving full-time, this simulation is mandatory watching. You're 35, male, in a Tier 2 city, formerly foreign trade sales. Company collapsed in 2020, couldn't find new work. The 280,000 was your and your wife's down payment savings. You spent it on a BYD Chin EV to start driving. 4 years ago when you entered, you knew nothing. Car cost 128,000 with 38,000 down and 3,200 monthly for 36 months. Insurance 1,400 monthly. Ride-hailing commercial insurance is 3x private rate. Charging 1,800 monthly. Platform fees 800 monthly. Maintenance and tire allocation 600 monthly. Fixed monthly cost 7,800 yuan. You thought 12 hours of work would earn 20,000. Reality, gross 15,500. Take home 7,800 after cuts and costs. Same as a full-time food delivery rider. First big trap is non-transparent cuts. Passenger pays 30 yuan. Driver receives 18.6. Platform takes 11.4. Cut rate 38%. Order detail only shows driver income 18.6, hiding what passenger paid. Didi publicly announced maximum 29% cut in 2022, but actual per order is 32 to 38% typically. Algorithmic dynamic cuts, 25% in rush hours, 35% in off-peak, 40% at night. Industry average cut is 28%, but peak segment individual driver take-home ratios are far lower. Second trap is order dispatch discrimination. Platform algorithm dispatches orders by service score based on passenger ratings, acceptance rate, cancellation rate, and online hours. New drivers have high scores in first 3 months and get good dispatches. Old drivers have algorithmically declining scores as their value is extracted. 4.9 to 4.85 is a 0.05 drop. Dispatch volume halves. 3 bad reviews cost 20 points, requiring 200 rides to recover. Platforms call it incentivizing quality service, essentially algorithmic squeeze. Old drivers' revenue halves after 1 year. Monthly income drops from 12K to 7K by year 3. Third trap is ride-hailing electricity rate. Commercial ride-hailing charging stations cost 1.8 yuan per kilowatt hour with service fee. Home slow charging is 0.5. Your apartment complex doesn't allow pile installation. Only option is public fast charge stations. Daily 80 kilowatt hours. Commercial station 144 yuan. Home 40 yuan. Daily difference 104 yuan. Annual 36,000 yuan electricity gap. Plus grid fast charge 10% service fee and overparking fee, 8 yuan/10 minute. Actual per kWh cost hits 1.95 yuan. EV saves money versus gas is a mirage. Barely holds for ride-hailing drivers. Fourth trap is lease to own. No money for a car? Rental company offers. For 1,500 monthly, drive 3 years and car is yours. Seems fair. Actually 3-year total rent is 162,000. Car market price was 90,000. You overpaid 72,000. Contract clauses. Monthly revenue under 12,000 forfeits 2,000 deposit. 3-day default seizes car and deposit. 80% of lease-to-own drivers are terminated months 14 to 18 for not meeting revenue quotas, losing 15,000 deposit. This is the ride-hailing indentured model, especially rampant in southern cities. Fifth trap is cross-city car service. Guangzhou to Shenzhen carpool. Passenger pays 180. You think net 140. Reality. Round-trip toll 95 yuan. Charging 80 yuan. No slow charge cross-city. Empty return leg. Passenger goes to office rush hour. You return 10 p.m. with no ride. Actual net 20 to 40 yuan. Cross-city seems lucrative, but empty return rate hits 75%. Hourly income under 20 yuan. Newbies get tricked by seems profitable. Old drivers never take cross-city runs. Sixth trap is service score inflation. When you started, 85 service points dispatched good orders. 3 years later, you need 88 for the same level. Because all drivers compete, every driver begs for ratings. 5-star becomes the default. Bad reviews become livelihood threats. You must give water, charging cable, USB, adding 200 yuan per month cost. Skip it. Rating 4.9 drops to 4.8. Dispatch halves. Zero-sum game. Industry service cost rises. Driver real hourly rate drops. 4-year vehicle wherein ride-hailing is 5x private use. Your BYD Qin EV at year 4 shows 420,000 kilometers. Battery degraded to 71%. Factory warranty is 8 years, but excludes commercial operation. Ride-hailing second-hand resale discounts heavily by mileage. Same model private use holds 55% value after 4 years. Ride-hailing holds 18%. Your 128,000 car now sells for 23,000. Plus 56,000 insurance over 4 years, 3x private rate. 38,000 repairs and tires over 3 years. Total 4-year vehicle depreciation hits 200,000 yuan. Hidden cost of ride-hailing. Health. You sit 12 hours daily. Gain 22 pounds over 4 years. Lumbar disc herniation, stage 2. Elevated blood pressure, 145/90. 2 hospitalizations for kidney stones. Chronic bladder holding, borderline blood sugar. Annual physical shows 10 red indicators. Actual physiological age 45, chronological 35. Nobody calculates this account, but you overdraw every month. Subtract health overdraft from real hourly wage. Actual ride-hailing driver hourly rate is under 15 yuan. After 4 years, total revenue 740,000 yuan. Various costs 500,000. Vehicle plus insurance plus charging plus platform fees plus repairs plus traffic fines. Net take-home 240,000. If you'd stayed in foreign trade sales, even at a small company doing ordinary sales, for year take-home would have been at least 350,000 with no vehicle asset loss. Driving ride-hailing, the real monthly wage, after depreciation, is 5,000. Your 280,000 down payment is now a car worth 23,000. No house bought. Wife's family pressured for 3 years. You divorced. This is ride-hailing's real price. Of 38 drivers in my fleet, the profile is clear. 35 to 45 male, 85%. Ex-manufacturing/foreign trade/restaurant layoff 60%. Original monthly income 5,000 to 8,000. Entry illusion. Flexible freedom plus 20K monthly. 4-year retention actually 12%. Most quit within 18 months. Exit reasons. 55% algorithm squeeze reducing revenue. 25% vehicle wear or license suspension. 15% health. 5% switch to cargo apps. Freedom is illusion. Algorithm is the real boss. You work 12 hours daily. It extracts 11 hours of profit. Second biggest ride-hailing risk is sudden policy changes. Since 2023, cities phase in dual license monitoring, vehicle operation license plus driver qualification. Uncertified caught means 20,000 yuan fine plus 30-day vehicle seizure. 90% of online drivers lack dual license, requires car under 2 years old, local household registration, no traffic violations, exam pass. Certification cost 3,800, pass rate 62%. You got certified in 2022. Now annual review costs 1,500. After 5 years, vehicle hits retirement. Need new car. Policy is a sword hanging overhead. Drivers just keep getting compliant at rising cost. Seventh trap is aggregator platforms. Gouda, Meituan, Trip Connect, Didi/T3/Chow Chow, etc. Drivers see one order that passes through 2 cuts. Service provider takes 8%. Terminal platform takes 22%. Driver receives 50%. Passenger pays 40. You get 20. Aggregator platform orders exceed 60% market share. Drivers can't distinguish. Some orders labeled Gouda Premium are actually some third-rate operator subcontracted to you. Cut is even harsher. Eighth trap is order-taking phrasing. Passenger texts, traffic jam, reroute, and you reply, okay, your call. Accident liability on you. Passenger asks detour avoiding highway. You comply. Passenger complains unauthorized route change, losing 20 points. Correct phrasing. Okay, reroute logged. Please submit route change request. 2024 nationwide registered ride-hailing drivers, 7.19 million. Monthly active 3.2 million. Orders grew 3%, while driver count grew 18%. Oversupply obvious. Multiple cities have saturation warnings. Chengdu, Sanya, Changsha 3 consecutive years red flagged. New drivers average 15 orders daily, down to 8 after 3 months. This is tragedy of the commons. Individuals feel free, the system squeezes all. Truth. Ride-hailing is labor overflow reservoir, last resort for laid-off foreign trade, manufacturing, real estate workers. If you're already in, 3 exit strategies ranked by profit. First, sell car before 420,000 kilometers, over that used car price halves. Second, switch to cargo. Hualala hourly 26 versus ride-hailing 19, same physical toll. Third, switch to private car carpooling. Ride-sharing flexibility, designated driver gig 2, monthly subsidy 2,000 to 3,500, no heavy asset commitment. Worst option is digging in. Monthly 2 to 3K vehicle depreciation accumulates by year 5 with no turning back. If you're considering entry, 5 iron rules. 1. Absolutely no lease to own. 3 years overpay 70,000. 80% get car seized. 2. Absolutely no cross-city orders. 70% empty return rate. Hourly under 15. 3. Absolutely no full-time. Part-time can hit 8,000 monthly. Using peak hours only. Full-time 12 hours earns 7,800 while draining health. 4. EV versus gas isn't clear-cut. After charging plus depreciation plus insurance, EV advantage is 15%, not the 50% people imagine. 5. Must get dual license. Uncaught means 20,000 fine plus 30-day seizure, wiping out half a year's revenue. If signing lease contract, insist on adding 3 survival clauses. 1. Revenue under 12,000 does not forfeit deposit, original, forfeit 2,000. 2. 3-day default allows resumption, no deposit seizure, original, seize car, deposit zeroed. 3. Annual vehicle review paid by company, original, driver pays 1,500/year. All 3 are industry unwritten rules, but 2024 saw multiple precedent rulings supporting drivers. Can't add them. The company is a scam. Walk away. 4 warning signs for ride-hailing companies. 1. Vehicle operation license is badge attached, non-company-owned vehicles mortgaged. Company vanishes, your car gets seized by creditors. 2. Contract has service quality deposit, over 5,000 to 80% chance of seizure. 3. Requires 24/7 online, with harsh penalties, algorithmic discrimination severe. 4. Insurance is designated third party, not ping-in/PACC. Low claims approval rate. 2 of 4 signals, walk away. I hit 3 of these my first 3 companies, losing 42,000 deposits and 9,000 in fines before learning. 2025 ride-hailing trends. Head platforms full compliance, 100% dual license. Mid-small platform shakeout. Aggregators swallowing 2/3 market. Autonomous driving pilots. Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou on road. 3% order share. Drivers shift from labor to servers. Only luggage handling, emergency response, customer relation value remain. Before 2027, 30% of small city ride-hailing replaced by driverless taxis. Major cities by 2029. Entering now is at decline's tail. In 4 years, driver labor value hits 0. This is the 4-year ride-hailing simulation. 280,000 invested, 240,000 gross take-home. Subtract health overdraft and opportunity cost, it's a loss. Industry essence. Labor overflow reservoir plus algorithmic squeeze tool. Algorithm extracts 11 hours of profit daily, leaving you 1 hour of freedom illusion. Share with anyone considering entry. Save them 280,000 in 3 years. Next episode you want. A. Chengdu Hotpot owners 3 years 600K loss. Or B. Early Ed Center franchise 2-year closure insider. Comment below.